What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to Play to Win with More Than a Coach, Mike Holmes, where I focus on scholarship over emotionalism when dealing with each aspect of life. Today I'm back a talk that I started a while ago. It was my ribs to divinity talk where the idea was to get women to transition from thinking that they're a rib into their divine nature, more than where they got their religious upbringing from, And so today I want to start the process of concluding this talk, and these are lessons that, I think that every young girl, every young lady should know, on their journey of life. And so with that being said, I'm going to jump right into it and get started. The first lesson that any young lady should be taught is that she, woman, is a divine source through which human physical life forms come. She, the woman, is a very powerful being in existence, the literal stargate. The Most High creative life comes through the woman, therefore all that lives or is to live is essentially a part of her, woman. The materialized energies come into existence through her. These facts are clearly written in the book of life, which is natural law. She is the gate through which all divine beings enters the realm of the flesh, female and male. And this is the indisputable fact which cannot and will not change. And if you look at it, the universe itself is a creative womb. It ebbs and flows, pulls in and pushes out, pulsates, creates, and operates with positive and negative forces, etc. If there is any tangible evidence that people can see or relate that express the universe and its workings, it is woman. Herself a physical manifest generator of life and spirit. Woman produces both females and males. This fact constitutes the reproduction of herself, female, and the making or creating of her sons from the fetus by vibratory metamorphosis in the womb. The making of her sons begins on or about the 6th week of the 9-month cosmic cycle. So, this means that every little girl and woman should know that they're important, that they're valuable, that they're powerful, and worthy of great things. They are divine. And this is a major step in the divine direction to assist ladies from thinking they're a rib to knowing they're divine. Being divine is not that hard. It's actually easy. Being divine is more about what you don't do than what you have to do. Men and women start off differently in life. In my opinion, men have to work toward perfection over a period of time. Women, on the other hand, have it much easier. Like I say, this is my opinion. Women start off in life almost perfect. Women start off divine. All a young lady or woman has to do is maintain her divine beingness. Innocence in women has always been valued by societies. A woman who is untainted, so to speak, has always been most desired. Now, being innocent and untainted doesn't mean being flawless or free of mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone is going to continue to make mistakes at some point in their lives. But what makes a woman maintain her divine beingness is how she acknowledges and handles the mistakes she makes. Oftentimes, a woman who makes a mistake and bad decision will stick with those bad decisions just to save face. Wallowing in mistakes is what will downgrade a woman from her status as divine, because continuing to make bad decisions creates baggage, and divinity doesn't carry baggage. Whatever happens in her life, she will always rise again to her elevated state, and you can't rise to the top when you have baggage holding you down. For example, a woman might date a man who isn't right for her. Instead of admitting to herself that she simply needs to make better choices than men, she will perpetuate her mistake by telling herself that she isn't worthy of better men. Or she might spout out those old cliches about all the good men are taken, unemployed, and etc. Many women have this throw in the towel mentality when they face certain little difficulties. If you want to maintain your divine beingness, you can't throw in the towel every time something doesn't go your way. Because part of maintaining your divineness is how you maintain your dignity in times of adversity. And maintaining your status as divine throughout life's difficulties will oftentimes steer you in the direction of success. This has been my talk for today. And like always, like my videos, share my videos, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Peace and play to win.